I start first. Good morning, madam. My name is Nicky Krishna. So, I'm from Group One. So, our this one the topic is called creativity of constraints. So, our condition is exploring the role of constraints in the creative processes of new product and technology development team. So my another member, the name called Krishna, so he will be my team member. So I will talk about the definition. Okay, the definitions, the nouns constraints derived from Latin words constraint, which means restricting, compressing, or binding together is itself problematic. This is problematic semantically or wimically pressing or binding together points to the concept of convergence, which is accord with the role of constraint consents as returners. Creative of constraints is a theory. This is the concept concept that says that creativity is stimulated by well-built constraints. Although creativity is commonly seen as function of imagination, widely admired creativity outcomes such as great art, music, designs, and inventions usually result from constraints such as culture, influences, school of thought, art school practices, processes, sense style technique. If creative is free to change constraints, it seldom works entirely without them. The idea that creativity can be sparked with well-designed constraints. Constraint can be defined as a state of being strict, limited, or confined within prescribed bounds. Although the impact of variety constraint on creative has been considered theoretically.
Creativity of constraints. Constraints actually need everyone to get good creating something remarkable. You need to limit limitation to inspiring better thinking. Our brain is constantly in efficient mode, looking for ways to use less energy and often unless okay wait, I think I got problem now. Okay, start again. Okay. Creativity of constraint. Constraint actually need everyone to get a good creating something remarkable. You need to limitation to inspire better thinking. Our brain is constantly in efficient mode, looking for ways to use less energy and often unless force you don't think much at all. Constant force everyone to think. Believe it or not, human creativity benefit from constraint. According to psychologists, when you have less work to do with, you actually begin to see the world differently. With constraint, you dedicate your mental energy to acting more resourceful. When challenged, you figure out new way to be better. The most successful creative people know the constraint don't limit their effort. In fact, they give their mind the impetus to leap higher. People who invent new product or launch inconvenient idea are often inspired by their constraints. They are not limited by what they don't have or can't do. They leverage their limitation to even push themselves further. Many products and services are created because the founders saw a limitation on what they use. They created innovation based on what was not working for them at the moment. Okay, this situation. Exploring the role of constraint in creativity process of new product and technology development teams. In business, new product development, in short form they call NPD, covers the complete process of bringing a new product into the market. A central aspect of NPD is product design along with various business considerations. New product development is described broadly as transformation of a market opportunity into a product available for sale. The product requires an understanding of customer needs and wants, the competitive environment, and the nature of the market. Okay, for the example, maybe a company will make a new product based on the previous product. So they will see what is the negative on the previous product and they want to improve the negative on their new product. Okay, the second point will be explained by Nicky.
Okay, I will. The second part, I will talk about the types of constraints. You see, for this one, the times by so far, the most common type of constraint mentioned that we do the research including members of everything, identified limitation of the time as a key constraint facing their project team. Then another one is the product requirement. The second most commonly identified type of constraint were limited related to the requirement of expected the, the product. The third one equipment. Equipment limitation present another important constraint for creative teams. This constraint were mentioned by respondent and other team also. Then the number four is the talk about the customer and market needs. The four most frequently mentioned type of concern facing new product and technology teams, development teams, were customer and market teams constraints. Okay, the customer and market needs are common constraint affecting the product development process because new product and technology must be designed to address customer and market needs. So another one is a business needs. The needs of the business are also present, important concern for creative teams in organization setting. For the teams I study, these were among the most significant concerns that they face in the product and technology development process. Then another one is intelligent property. Issue were another key category of constraint identified by respondents. Concern influence every product and technology effort in any setting where the goal is to develop novel and useful solution. Another one is human resources. Another limitation that emerged as a key constraint in the team creative process were human resource constraints. Human resource constraints are limited in staffing, which feel constrained by lack of manpower to keep with the project workload, as well as by the lack of the right kind of team members of the team. Another one is the last one, the money. Monetary constraint was the final category of key constraint. Monetary constraint emphasized primarily by certain teams. So this is my part. Next, role play.
Okay. Okay, the role play. So we're going to talk about the importance of actions camera for the National Geographic photographers. The National Geographic are using cameras are made from the usage in the nature activity so that you can capture your most exacting greatest moment forever. For the solution, the camera company have to create an action camera. So the photographer is suggesting a company to create a new action camera for wild photography. So Nikki will doing the photography role and I'm doing the company role.
Okay. Produce a camera with more quality. Take high quality videos and photo from the action camera. The company have to create capable of recording 4K video in top notch quality without any hassle and giving a large sensor in action camera are also able to capture excellent photo that can be immediately transferred to your smartphone using Wi-Fi. So it's easy to save photo and video immediately.
We can produce 4K Ultra HD that we using in our previous DSLR camera resolution for all awesome moment in your life, and we create in compact size. Because our previous DSLR camera are big and heavy to carry around.
Oh, okay. Become an advantage for the action cameras is profitability. So small enough make it easy for the user to carry out.
Okay, a compact size, smaller action camera can record video or take photos from unique places. For instance, you can fix an action camera on top of another camera, or on a kite, a balloon, or on a skateboard to get various angles from the camera.
Okay. I want a camera that can be used for shoots as one in is swimming, snorkeling, or we remotely operate underwater vehicle.
Okay, we can create a waterproof casing on the action camera to record. Also can use while diving session or record the beauty under the sea, and also creating pad mount for action camera that can either be put on back of your pad or on the collar. So uh, you can you can get a fascinating perspective into what your dog or cat sees. So you're seeing into a different angle, so you can see where they are going, what they are doing, what they are eating, so you can see anything.
Okay, that sounds great. And I hope the battery capacity can use for a day.
Yeah, we will improve our battery capacity for longer use.
Okay, thank you very much for your explanation.
Okay, that's all from the role play. I'm going to explain what is the creativity from this role play. From here, the camera company can create a new action camera that they can use underwater, or they can bring the smaller size camera to anywhere, so easier to carry. um, they're easy to capture air from various angle, and also having improving their battery capacity compared to their previous camera. So this is the creativity, and also they are also competing with other camera companies, so that their product is more better than other companies.
Okay, understand.
So, okay, that's all from us.
Yeah, thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
I will